A few days ago, we snapped the axle on our trailer, leaving us stranded, hours from help. With the trailer off to be repaired, we're taking on the same mountain pass with our friends Sarah and Wouter. If we get it wrong, we could be stuck out here again.
Oh, stop!
Will we make it to the mountains? We're about to find out.
Because we've got us and the Troopy to get through.
But positive attitude and smiles all around, so and I think they really want to go with us just in case. So between us, hopefully teamwork prevails. We're going to go all the way up, halfway up the lake, Jack, and then we're going to go over the mountain pass.
We are not through the tricky bits yet, but we're off the tourist map. No, I don't think there's any more cabins left.
See, that's really deep. I think that's
got
dug in too much. We went this way last night.
Yeah, we've got properly stuck in there. Now this is where.
Do you want to put max tracks down, or you think?
I'm gonna walk it first.
Okay.
Off-road.
Here we go.
Over here. Then here. Just wait, please, Jack. We need to concentrate. Then here.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh.
Through the water. Should we go in the lake, team?
Wow, that went really smoothly. I think it's also drier.
Mummy's nervous.
No, because this one has some rocks in it. Like pure mud. Should we go?
We're probably gonna get stuck.
Who?
No, don't say that.
Foxy, where's your confidence? Where's your confidence?
As we pushed up the west side of the lake, the trail was still very wet and muddy. And you had to be careful going off the trail because that lovely green grass is basically a swamp with soft mud that you'll sink straight into right up to your axles. Multiple paths meant constant choices. One wrong move and you could be stuck for hours.
I had the front diff in, so I just couldn't go full over. But I wanted it for the dodgy part. Worst case, we'll come back up here, I think, because it's lots of flat area and it's a beautiful view.
A peaceful spot on the lake gave us a much needed break after a long day. Tomorrow, though, would be the real challenge.
Just been given these fish, fresh from the lake.
After we bid farewell to the lovely locals, we continued driving along the lake. They would be the last people we saw.
We got a world to see and all the time to learn. Oh,
It started to get a bit much for the Troopy, and it needed to be pulled out. I'd like to say it was the first and only time, but this was just the beginning.
Okay.
Yay!
Hier weer de afgaan, zo, hier. Dan moet je... For us, because look at the wheels.
We slowly made our way on the trail, weaving in and out of the forest. A bit on edge, not quite sure what to expect.
This is a big hill, that's right, Charlotte.
This track is really tricky. Just every corner, you never know what you're gonna get. It looks so cool. Wow.
Probably follow the way that we went because the other way is super boggy.
The last thing we wanted to see was rain on an already wet track. But tomorrow, there were big thunderstorms forecasted. There was no waiting out the storms, so we committed.
Jeez.
Can you get out?
You can see how muddy it is.
As the rain fell, the whole area started to turn into a bit of a quagmire.
Oh, stop, stop!
The Troopy got stuck again, this time dangerously close to rolling over. It's top heavy, so we had to be careful.
So you want the winch point up there and drive back, and then I'll do a 3-point turn here and set up the anchor point. But you're going to need to extend the winch, yeah? Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
And now Matt had to somehow backtrack through much rougher terrain to set up a safe anchor point to pull it out.
Jeez. Gonna give me a heart attack. Whew.
We put jackets on top of the line, which stops it from flying into the windshield if it snaps.
Charlotte wants to come out as well, Leah.
Now we had to get out the rest of the way using the max tracks.
Already stuck.
The kids wanted to get out and watch the rescue. They were great cheerleaders. Then we had to fish the max tracks out of the mud. Luckily, we had the lake nearby to clean them off.
Carrying this muddy.
And then just completely covered in mud.
Then we had to bend the metal tracks back into place. These ones are more suitable for sand, not thick Mongolian mud. And before we could stop for lunch, the track had one last building challenge. The clouds came back just in time for our ascent up the mountain. We hoped for drier conditions on the track, but it just got worse. When we got to the top of the pass, there was no time for resting. We were now racing against the sun, and the track showed no sign of letting up.
Well, this is a recovery board that snapped in half, so that's never a good sign. It's probably not a good idea going this way, so this is the way forward.
No, that's not going. It's not going. It's maybe if you have momentum.
Maybe if you...
But you need to be careful with that. No.
We'll get the max tracks. Yeah. Yes. There we go. How's that?
So, is it not good?
That's okay. No, that's
Nice. Woohoo!
Momentum didn't help Wouter either.
is it that's stalling him?
Just Winch.
Yeah, Winch is easy.
Get the.
It's gonna be 5th time winching today. Oh.
This might be a.
Troopy. I slid, didn't I?
Yeah. Ooh.
The sun was starting to set. We didn't want to be doing this at night. We had to make it over the pass and down the other side. There was nowhere to camp. By this point, we were all exhausted with no end in sight.
Gunning it.
I don't even know if we should go back for it.
Okay.
It's quite okay.
And just when we thought we'd never make it over the pass, we did.
Gambi, that's been helping us kind of with these tracks, has said that it's another 2 hours through the riverbed, and so he said, yeah, save that for tomorrow. You don't want to be doing that in the dark because, yeah, the sun's starting to go down now, and it's cold. My feet got completely soaked trying to like walk through the rivers and the mud while I was trying to film the car, so I'm still trying to warm up. We just think it's a really good night to have our camping meals because all we have to do is boil water and pour it in, and they taste really yummy. It's just a nice way to end the day. It's been a long day.
I was just saying to these guys, this is my kind of day.
Your kind of day. Oh yeah?
I love it, you know, just adventure all out and then just get to this place, set up camp, have a beer. Doesn't get much better.
Look at all that frost.
So we just come down over we came over the pass last night, cold night, and now we're on the riverbed. We've heard the riverbed's probably 2 to 3 hours, and there's no obvious path for obvious reasons because every time it floods, it all resets. So we're just picking our way through now.
We picked a route through the riverbed, but it led to a dead end.
Okay, so you think go back to almost where we were and then... There's a track down here.
No, they're too slow. Okay, we can try this one.
But I think it'll lead to where we just were.
Oh.
I think maybe we might be able to get over the river onto the top on the other side, because there's a track that hugs the valley all the way. If you like, you know, there's two.
On our third attempt to find a clear way forward, we crossed the river once again and onto a clear path. The end was near, but we weren't celebrating just yet. We knew better to assume that the rest of the way would be easy. So we took in the views, but kept our guards up, ready for anything the Mongolian wilderness might throw at us.
Oh, we made it to the town! That's exciting, Jack, isn't it?
It's cool that it's all colourful roofs as well, isn't it? Well, that was an epic few days. None of us are going to forget for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Maybe if you guys lead us in, then you can pretend that you pulled us all the way.
In this special bundle, we have Jack's birthday presents because we don't have any wrapping paper. So this is the wrapping paper. We'll pull it out one by one to surprise him. He's very excited.
Just a few days ago, we'd met Sarah and Wouter, unsure of what lay ahead. And somewhere along the way, the struggle became something more. Because doing something difficult with others has a way of bringing people together. And in the end, that's what stays with you. A memory, a bond, and a story far beyond the tracks.
Ready, Jack? Off they go!
Subscribe if you haven't already, and join us next time. We're not done with Mongolia just yet.